Very good morning, children. After long time, I meet you via my English YouTube channel, English Assistant. Today's our lesson is grade 9, 100 meters. Actually, uh, it was translated from grade 7 Sinhala book. We call it 100 meters. So when we learn a new lesson in our textbook, so what is the outcome? So we have to see what are the outcomes after we learning this kind of lesson. So it would be that vocabulary, sentence structure, and the contextual meaning, and so on. So children, today let's we learn about 100 meters. First of all, I read this text slowly and explained each paragraph to be able to understand yourself. 100 meters. The playground was large. The sports teacher asked me to wait there and disappeared among the crowd. So from these sentences we could understand that the boy who has come to this place or the school newly, and he hasn't come to this place earlier, so it is a bit surprise to him because the playground was bit large. It means that the original and his school playground is smaller than this. So then the teacher gave the instruction to wait there and disappeared among the crowd, mean there are more crowd. So among them the teacher disappeared. So the boy himself say, I must go anywhere from here. He himself give the instruction that he mustn't go anywhere from here. He think himself. And the third paragraph, what a crowd of students. It is his surprise. Boys in white shoes and white socks. So it's also new things for him because of he is from village and it is a town school. Their uniform and the socks and shoes are so polished. It means white. How smart they look. It also surprise of him. They must be from the city. He think himself that they must be from the city. I've heard that the boys from the city are bit arrogant. So the particular boy who came from the village school to the city school thinks himself that he has heard that the boys from the city are a bit arrogant. Arrogant mean proud people. Mudaligami. This is the under 16, 100 meters. Next will be the under 13 event. You are taking part in that. Don't look so scared. I am sure you can win, said the sports teacher. So Mudaligami came to the school, city school, with his sports teacher, and the sports teacher says this is under 13 event is taking part, and the next event will be under 13 event in which Mudaligami will take place. Don't look so scared because of he is a stranger for this place, so he looks scared. So teacher advised him to do not look so scared, be free, like that. said the sports teacher, while pinning the number 27 on the front and the back of Mudaligami's vest. It means he say my vest. So you know that vest mean we wear vest especially for running event, and we must pin the numbers in front of front side and the back side of the vest to be able to identify the judges. I wish the paper was big enough to cover the stain on the front of my vest. So it means that there is a stain on Mudaligami's vest front side, and he feels shy because of the city boys may see that, and they may laugh at him. So he is a bit shy, and thinks himself that the number should be big enough to cover the stain on the front of his vest. Will the city boys see it and laugh at me? Children, you can follow me while you are having your textbook on your hand, and listen my explanation while you have the book on your hand. There, listen, Mudaligami, your number is being called. So teacher says that there, listen Mudaligami, your number is being called. Hurry up, my boy. Because of the teacher only brought him to the city school to compete with other competitors. So he is very keen with his student. How should I go to starting point? Mudaligami thinks himself, how should I go to the starting point? Because of he is a stranger for this school, and he thinks different ways. Should I walk or should I run? So he thinks himself that whether he has to run to the starting point or walk to the starting points, because of it is a new place for him. Some of the boys are wearing shoes with spikes. You know that for running purpose, the runners wear shoes with spikes. Spikes means we wear that to run faster, because of we can make more grip on the earth by using this kind of spikes. Will they step on my feet? Mudaligami also thinks that they may step on his feet, because of the shoes and spikes are strange for him. He is running with barefoot, without wearing shoes, without wearing spikes. Because of he is from village school. Will I be able to compete with them and win? At the time, Mudaligami thought that whether he can compete with those city boys and win the race. Because of this kind of experience, even people, those who come from village school, they, even though they have the power and they have the enough enthusiastic and everything, energy and everything to win the match, but they themselves think that they can't sometimes compete the city boys. So that kind of situation is taking place while Mudaligami is getting ready for to participate in the race. one thing is certain. At the time Mudaligami says that one thing is certain, if I win, father, mother and everyone in my family will be happy. So if Mudaligami win the race, everyone at his home, father, mother and everyone in his family will be happy. Come on Saroj, come on Priyan, come on Yanak. Who will say, come on Mudaligami? So this is the sympathetic situation because of he himself and his sports teacher went there, city school to participate in a competition of race, and the city boys are having the encouragement from his from their colleagues, like come on Saroj, come on Priyan and come on